Hi everyone, it's Mark here again at the Arts and Culture Network. I'm delighted to be joined by Nicolay Armando from Title Productions today for a quick hello. Thank you, Nicolay, for joining me for this.
No, thanks, Mark. Thanks for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
That's great. You and I go back a few years. We've worked together on projects in the past, which has been fantastic. And I have a very high opinion of Nicolay's company's capacity to make great films. They're really good. So this is a chance for me to introduce Nicolay. He's a full member of our gang. We're talking about Title Productions becoming a partner of the Arts and Culture Network in the future, which is great. But do you want to give us the 30-second pitch, Nicolay?
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, hi everyone. My name is Nicolay. I run a company called Title Productions. So what we do is we create high quality videos, and we utilize those videos to communicate and help companies to increase their visibility and hopefully increase their sales as well.
Great. And you're based in the north of England, aren't you?
Yes, we're based in Great Manchester to be specific. Yeah.
Right. Has to be some happy football fans around at the moment, I imagine.
Well, yeah. I mean, depending on which side are you talking about? I think one side might not be so happy, but yeah.
Yeah, that blue or red. That's that's great. Now, I also wanted to chat about some of the things that you're passionate about. And I should say that wherever this video appears, there'll be links so that you can find more information about Nicolay and Title Productions. But we've been having a chat about you've got this burning desire. I mean, you do fantastic corporate videos, but you have this burning desire to start creating original material. Tell me a bit more about that.
Yeah, definitely. I think to be able to explain that, I need to kind of go back in time, and the reason why I decided to become a filmmaker and an artist in the sense. I born in a small island in Africa, but then it's called São Tomé. But then when I was 2 years old, I went to Portugal, and I grew up in Portugal my entire life, really. But I think as a young black person, I always felt like sometimes it was difficult to be fully integrated in the society and that surrounds you. And I think finding ways to be creative and to communicate your own experience is by, for me, it was in terms of using theater, it was taking small pictures, it was finding anything that could express me and express the way my family pretty much brought me up. And I think when we decided to open Title Productions 5 years ago was because we will have that desire to open the business and start working in kind of in the film industry, but at the same time it was finding a balance between paying bills and being creative at the same time. So I think after 5 years now, I think it is the right moment where we're quite happy doing the work that we do. I mean, we work with different ranges of companies, from NHS, from councils, from Volkswagen. We work with quite a few celebrities, but now we want to do something that has even a bigger impact. We want to be able to create content that inspires others. We want to be able to create content that change people's perspectives, and hopefully some of that content, it will inspire other people to create possibilities, and those possibilities will create new artists. Those possibilities will create people from different backgrounds that hopefully can come at some point and say, look, I watched that type of content and that resonates on me, and create that possibility that before it wasn't possible. And especially being as a person, as a black man from a minority background, I think there is quite a lot that I can talk about, because for the last 5 years I've been running a business quite successfully as well.
That's fantastic. It's an inspiration. I think it would be great. I'll follow it with interest, because you have been very successful. You've established a successful company in our sector, and probably had to jump higher hurdles than many in doing so. And so congratulations, you've done.
Thank you.
That's great. And anything you can do to share that and inspire others to do the same is to be wholeheartedly supported. So do keep me posted.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Nicolay. Now, so with that in mind, that nice blend of corporate work where you're effectively doing what you're told, to other work where it's kind of you're the artistic and creative director, and you can decide what you do. So what connections would be really useful for you? Because we have, I think, over 60,000 members across our 4 LinkedIn groups now in the Arts and Culture Network, and everything from architects to zither players, literally A to Z. So what does a champagne referral look like?
Oh, amazing. First of all, I want to congratulate you, Mark, just because I know the journey. I mean, I think like when we had the first initial conversation, there was one stage, but now, I mean, what you've been doing and the impact and how you've been connecting people has been amazing. So congratulations for you. You should be very proud.
Thank you.
And in terms of, for us, we want to connect with more artists, people that, I mean, how do you explain that? We want to connect with people that are doing things that are not obvious in a sense. We want to create with artists that are trying to break in barriers, trying to have an impact through what they do. Doesn't matter what actually they do. I think is more how what they do has an impact on the people, because by connecting with those artists, hopefully we can see different ways that we can collaborate and create some content together as well. And hopefully that content can have a bigger outreach and can change the lives of hopefully thousands and millions of people around the world.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, because there is some fantastic work being done, not least Farah, who did this, which we'll talk about in a moment. But you can bring that to life in moving pictures in ways that don't quite work the same. So just to explain, Farah Syed is one of our 4 members, and she is an abstract artist, and this is Ruby. But Farah has found that anyone, sighted or non-sighted, can distinguish between colors based on their touch, which is quite remarkable. And so she's been doing workshops in which she teaches blind people how to create abstract art. I mean, it's
crazy,
but that needs to be captured, doesn't it? You know.
Yes.
So we've already decided, haven't we, that I'm going to put you guys together so that you can film it as it happens. I mean, that would be extremely exciting to see the film output of that. So, that's great. Listen, Nicolay, thank you so much for jumping on today and saying hello, and thank you for being one of our 4 members and for offering partnership support, which is great as well. We're going to record some other bits which you'll find here as well. But in the meantime, Nicolay, thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.